Hi everyone, today's evening headlines. UGC cautions students against fake university. There are schools in eastern Nagaland where bell doesn't ring. President of India Draupadi Murmu flies maiden sortie in Sukhoi 30 MKL. Chagasang Public Organization requests Nagaland government to distance itself from Naga Mothers Association. Stakeholders meeting focuses on amplification of COVID-19 vaccination. News in details. UGC cautions students against fake university. Ahead of college admission, University Grants Commission has warned students against unrecognized or fake institutions operating in the country. In the last 2 years, the UGC has identified 27 such fake higher education institutions in the country. With the admission process around the corner, students across the country have been asked to beware of educational institutions that are not established as per the UGC Act but offer degrees in contravention of stated provisions. According to Union Education Ministry, the degrees provided by such institutions will not be valid for further studies or jobs. Recently, the UGC detected 2 unrecognized institutions and is likely to soon release a fresh list of such institutions. There are schools in eastern Nagaland where bell doesn't ring. The youngest member of Legislative Assembly to be elected in the recently held Nagaland general election, Imti Choba Chang of the Republic Party of India, feels that youth are pillars of the state with power to change the world, but many are deprived of quality education. Chang, who was born on June 15, 1988 to late Tongpang Cholan and Sendi Sangla Chang, became an MLA at the age of 34 after winning 2023 Nagaland Assembly election from Tuensang Sardar 2 constituency. In a conversation with the news agency after the successfully entry in politics, he said life was a struggle. I come from a humble background. My dad passed away when I was 8 months old and was raised by a single mother. Growing up, we were hard up and had to struggle a lot, he recollected. On contesting the recent election, he said the desire to look into the plight of people in remote areas inspired him to make the move. President of India Draupadi Murmu flies maiden sortie in Sukhoi 30 MKI. President Draupadi Murmu on Saturday flew on her maiden sortie in a fighter aircraft from Tezpur Air Base in Assam. Group Captain Naveen Kumar Tiwari, the commanding officer of the 106th Squadron, fly her in a Sukhoi 30 MKI that took off from the Indian Air Force Base. It felt good, Murmu told reporters after completing her nearly 30-minute sortie. Murmu, who was on a 3-day trip to Assam, reached Tezpur from Guwahati. She was received at the airbase by Air Marshal S.P. Darkar, Governor Gulab Chand Kataria and Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. After landing at Tezpur, Murmu received a guard of honor from IAF personnel followed by an official briefing on her flight aboard the Sukhoi aircraft. Chagasang Public Organization requests Nagaland government to distance itself from Naga Mothers Association. The CPO has requested the government of Nagaland to distance itself from the Naga Mothers Association, saying that it is no longer a mandated organization. It came 2 days after the Angame Public Organization appealed to the state government to refrain from considering unmandated NMA from political and social issues. In a letter addressed to the Chief Secretary of the state, the CPO said that the NMA does not represent the welfare and interest of our sons and daughters, as the Chagasang Mothers Association had disassociated itself from it in 2017. The deliberate attempt by certain NMA members to dilute and destroy the customary laws and tradition of our people and the flagrant disregard shown towards the popular sentiments of the Nagas is becoming almost intolerable to the digest, to the extent that a permanent and unhealthy wedge of suspicion and mistrust is being sown between the two genders of society, read the letter. Stakeholders meeting focuses on amplification of COVID-19 vaccination. Momentum Routine Immunization Transformation and Equity Project with its M-paneled NGO partner Indian Social Responsibility Network in collaboration with the State Health and Family Welfare Department organized a 1-day stakeholders meeting with the HODs and teachers from different schools under Kohima at Hotel Ura on March 8. The state-level stakeholders meeting was held on the theme to amplify the government's COVID-19 vaccination and update stated. District Immunization Officer Kohima Dr. Crevilhio Nakro in his keynote address expressed gratitude to the schools for the immense support rendered to the health department in carrying out vaccination drive in the schools in the past 2 years. That's all for now. To get the latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.